What's the word, cause and family? What's the word, y'all? And let me tell y'all some real shit. Everything that you think that you can't do, you can fucking do. You wanna know why you can do that shit? You can do that shit because everything that you think is holding you back is actually in your mind. It's not even like it's physical change on you, withholding you from taking action or doing this or doing that. See, the problem with society today is that we forgot that we were bombarded with so many mental chains. We've been bombarded with so many fucking lights. We've been bombarded with so much fucking noise from our roads, from cars. And essentially all this shit has been nothing but a fucking distraction for us. We forget that anything that is a solid is the lowest vibrating substance. Essentially, a solid is the most lowest vibrational substance. It vibrates the lowest. Anything solid, right? And we look at all this solid ass shit like these cars, these clothes, these houses, and we think that this somehow makes us whole. Shit is sad to say, man, but humanity taking the fat ass L right now. And it's only because we willing to. We see the lies, we see the manipulation, we see the fraud, we see the embezzlement, we see the bullshit, but nobody chooses to do anything about it. Yet everybody sit down in they motherfucking toilets and shit like that and just take a piss on it. People could give a shit about what the fuck is actually going on. It's crazy. Shit, we slaves, man. We slaves. But you got some even worse slaves out here, right? And those worst slaves, for real, those worst slaves, for real, are the ones with all this fucking money and all this motherfucking power that did malicious shit just to get there. Like, we forget that none of this shit really means anything and that we're gonna die one day. We forget that none of this shit really means anything and that we're gonna die one day. We forget that none of this shit really means anything and that we're gonna die one day. It's all about principle. And a lot of us have sold out our principles and our morals, or not us, but a lot of motherfuckers have sold out their principles and their morals for this shit that really don't matter because we're all gonna die one day, right? They sold they stuff out for this shit. If you homeless or you actually going through the struggle, man, don't feel bad for it, right? Especially if you still trying to be a good person and you ain't never willingly fucked over somebody for this or that. Man, some fucked up ass people out here in this motherfucking world, man, and it's sad. Like, it's some real fucked up people out here in this world, and it's not even sad. If you can sleep at night and you can go to sleep at night comfortably knowing that you ain't fucked nobody over, you winning. If you can sleep at night knowing you ain't never killed nobody, if you ain't knowing that you ain't never caused nobody pain or cruelty or you hurt nobody, man, give yourself a pat on the fucking back. Now let's take a moment to just realize something. Y'all heard all this traffic? Y'all heard all these cars and shit like that behind me? Here come another. You hear all that fucking noise that cars and shit like that make. Come on, man. This is why I need to go check out my video when I said that cars, man, are really devolving us. Nigga, cars are loud as fuck. Cars put out a lot of pollution to the earth and to the water and to the ground, because cars and car parts end up every fucking where. Here comes some more distractions. Cars. All these fucking distractions. And all we have ever been was distracted on this motherfucking earth due to all this materialistic ass shit. All this, what, solid ass shit. Motherfuckers be like, hey, shit, man, be solid. Nah, nigga, be who you really are on a spiritual level. Right? Because that's who you really are. On a solid level, too. When you see evil down here, it's not them just being evil in the physical, but it's them being evil in the spiritual as well. This shit trickle down from the top to the motherfucking bottom. Corruption at the bottom is just a reflection of corruption at the top. Goodness at the bottom is just a reflection of goodness at the top. But we forget that shit. So we forget that we live in a whole fucking matrix, surrounded by LED lights and shit like that, that's meant to lower our fucking vibration and to essentially distract us and to keep us away from nature. Nigga, you can't even see a forest in your cities. You can't even go connect to a forest in your fucking cities. You gotta drive all the way on the outskirts of the fucking state just to get in contact with some motherfucking, you know, nature. Even though we are nature, we have been separated so far from it. That's why they cut all the fucking trees down. That's why they build all these fucking roads and sidewalks and put all this pavement, all this bullshit on the motherfucking land. Shit, we forget that that evil happens for a fucking reason. It's not just one reason that evil happens. Evil happens from this reason, from this reason, from that reason, from this reason, right? Evil trickles down. Just like goodness trickles down. This shit, it started at the top, right? And then it's like, it's at the bottom now type shit. It's like, y'all know what I'm saying. It's just, man, this world is shit. And all our lives, all we do is fucking chase money. All we do is chase stability and comfort, right? All our lives, that's all they got us focused on, is chasing materialistic ass shit when we all gonna fucking die one day anyway. I ain't saying that we ain't supposed to come down here and try to live a good life, but when we know that we are being oppressed and shit like that, when we know that we are fighting this battle between good and evil, how the fuck can you even come down here and be stable? How can you come down here and even be comfortable if you know you was sitting down here for battle? If you know that you was sitting down here for battle, what's the fucking point of being comfortable? What's the point of being stable? Because in this earth, in this world that we live in, you can never be stable. You can never be secure. You can never be fulfilled. You're always fucking chasing something. But we never sit with ourselves and think, what am I supposed to be learning right now? What is the lesson that I can take out of the situations that's happening in my life right now, no matter where you at in life? It's like we forget the purpose of this shit. Right? We forget that we fighting a battle down here, man. against good and evil. And that we will never truly be fulfilled on this motherfucking earth. We will never truly be fulfilled on this earth as long as it's bullshit. Simple as that. We would never. I mean, just think about it. Everybody want to be comfortable. Everybody want to be secure. But we know that can't happen for everybody. Because it's yin and yang. It's good and evil in this fucking world. And right now, my nigga, I think evil is winning. Look at all these distractions. Y'all hear all these distractions. Y'all see all these LEDs flashing on me. All these fucking distractions. Our eyes have not evolved as humans because we need lights to see. Nigga, we'll never have nocturnal fucking vision if we always need a fucking light. How are we evolving as humans on any way, shape, form, or fashion? How are we evolving internally, not fucking externally? Nigga, you can go give a fucking donkey some intelligence and they can go do everything that we fucking do. But how is that making the fucking donkey better? How? It's how. Goddamn me, we paying rent. We have to pay. We have to pay for shelter. On this big ass earth, we have to pay for shelter. Y'all don't see the fucking problem with that? Y'all don't see the problem with it? No wonder why they say it is hard for a rich man to fucking, you know, to gain or be accepted into the kingdom of heaven. It's hard because they cannot see without the money. They cannot see without the external need of whatever it is that we feel like that we fucking need. They cannot see past it. The richest ones are the most lost. Especially if you have a lot of wealth and you depend a lot on your wealth. They're the most lost. Shit, we forget, nigga, that Jesus, nigga, one of the most influential niggas in history, Jesus, the most influential nigga in history, was poor. We forget that. Yeah, everybody wanna motherfucking, you know, chase the wealth. What if chasing wealth, what if chasing money is the wrong way? What if we not supposed to be chasing? What if we supposed to be chasing purpose? Because a lot of us, and the things that we do, we only do for money. We work our jobs for money. Is that our purpose? Fuck no. Because we do it for money. Let the day we all stop working and chasing our purpose, then the world probably wouldn't be like it is. This is the war between good and evil that we have all forgotten. The war between good and evil that we have all forgotten. Even me, in my pursuit of trying to live a better life, I get caught up in trying to live a lavish life and trying to be everything my ego wants me to be rather than be who I know I am or do what I know I'm supposed to do on a spiritual level.